Today I'm going to go over the Boho color application. So first off, I have pre-toned my mannequin with our Simply Blonde sheer tones. I did 2-part rose to 1-part steel, and this was to give a really beautiful, cooler rose color as her foundation color. So first off, when we're talking boho, when I think boho, I think really soft and flowing and very natural looking. So all of these lines are going to go with the curves of her head, and they're going to be very soft. So that starts with our partings and our sectionings. This mannequin has a natural part that is from the left, so we're going to work with it. And I'm actually going to zigzag her part, and this is just to give a little bit more of a soft look once the color application is complete. So that's what I'm going to start out with. I'm going to just give her a nice, beautiful zigzag on her part. And once you have gotten that nice zigzag through there, you're going to section off the front pieces. So you'll start off at the top of her head at the apex, and you're going to give a nice curved line to the top of her ear. And as you can see here, that's what it looks like. And I'm going to section that hair away. And you'll do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Again, working with the shape of her head. To the top part of her ear. And section those pieces away. So once you have those two front sides sectioned off, we can work through the back. Now, through the back on the Boho Blonde, we are going to do our hand painting. So when we're sectioning, we're actually going to be sectioning at a bricklaying pattern. So we're going to come in kind of at an angle through the back panel, and we'll just section that piece away. And then about midway up through that previous section, we will make our next piece at an angle again, section away, and again, continuing on with this bricklay. And it's really nice doing the bricklay technique with our sectioning because it's going to soften our looks and have everything draping over to make it more natural looking as well. So we'll do this last piece. And as you can see, everything is kind of crisscrossed with the bricklay, and this last panel will just lay right here. So when I am doing my color applications, I like to work from the front of the head, and then I will go through to the back. If you work back to front, that works as well. Everything in this is customizable, but I like to work at the front. So that's what I'm going to start out with. So I'm going to work out on the left-hand side of the front panel. And I'm going to section along with her hairline. Now through here, I am actually going to do a micro skip. So I like to have this look very soft and natural. So I'm going to have my slice through the interior of the hair where there's going to have a lot of movement. And I'm going to have my micro weave closer to her parting. You can alternate throughout if you would like, or you can have the slice closer to the root if you want more of a dramatic look. But for myself, I like that softer end result. So I'm going to do a slice. I'm going to skip over and do my micro weave. So once I have that sectioned, I'm actually going to keep it away for a moment. And through this panel, this is where I'm going to do my hand painting. So I have chosen to use some creative colors, and I'm going to hand paint just on the surface. I'm not going to fully saturate the color. Hand paint through the surface all the way down to the tip. Let that fall. I will get my micro skip back out, and I will place a foil, and I will fully saturate this micro skip in that foil. Once I have that foiled, I'm going to continue. Through each side, I like to use 4 or 5 foils. And of course, in between the foils, you're going to do that hand painting. And you're going to follow along on the other side, do the exact same thing. Then once you get through to the back, you'll start out at the bottom at this section here, and you're going to do some surface hand painting at this panel. Once that's done, you can let it drop. Do your hand painting through this panel. Again, I'm going to just be doing surface painting, not fully saturating. Once I complete that, I'm going to drop it over to the left-hand side. Then I will take my next section, get that done, and drop it again. This one, and then the final one, I'm going to do my final hand painting. And I will let it process, wash out, and style as needed.